Okay, so the second sum, number 2, is f at x, which is equal to 3x squared minus 2x. First things first, we should write the equation of f at x plus h. So f at x plus h will equal to lo esikhundleni sibhala exactly njengoba inje, but we replace u-x ngobani, ngo-x plus h. So konke la khona khona x, ngisho ngabo x bawungakhi, as long as ukhona u-x ufaka bani, x plus h. Nanglo nangu-3 nangu-3 nangu-x, isikhundla se-x faka bani, x plus h. Then phezulu lapha sibuyisela loya square, bese kuba nobani, no minus 2, isikhundla se-x faka bani, x plus h. Then ke lana kuzomele ke sizama ukusimplifya lento khona sizoyisubstitute lapha isincane. So la uyabuya u3 ngaphandle, then sivula ama brackets awu2 so that we can multiply out. Masivula ama brackets awu2 simultiply azosala no x squared plus 2xh plus ubani, h squared, right? And then lana kuzoba minus 2x, kuboba lana minus 2h, right? And then lana simplify further, lo uzongena phakathi kuzoba 3x squared, uyangena phakathi kuzoba lana uyangena phakathi la kuzoba plus 6xh, uyangena phakathi kuzoba plus 3h squared, ne? Then lapha sase no minus 2x minus 2h. So leya nto leya ke ime kanje. So now sesingahamba ke siyobhala iformula, siyoyisubstitute ke 3x squared. Let me confirm la. Yeah, so yaqala ke sibalo ke. So you write f at x plus h equals to limit as h tends to 0 f at x plus h minus f at x divided by h. The formula ithatha ko formula shift, right? So la limit as h tends to 0, esikhundla sa f of x plus h sibhala yonke lento njengoba inje, ngoba yonke lento ilingana nale le, it's equal to f of x plus h. So la ngizofaka 3x squared, right, plus 6xh plus 3h squared minus 2x minus 2h. Sengiqedile ngathi ngizofaka lo minus lo nanya la. After lo minus, ngoba kuza amathema awu2 ke kumele ngifake bracket, ngizoba no 3x squared minus 2x all divided by 2h, ne? Then we have limit as h tends to 0. Ngifuna ukuyofaka lo minus phakathi, so I must bring down yonke lo line. So mangehlisa la 3x squared plus 6xh plus 3h squared minus 2x minus 2h, lo sengena phakathi minus 3x squared, lo sengena phakathi plus 2x, all divided by h. Kule step kumele lento ibe cancelled out by something. So minus 3x squared, positive 3x squared, that's 0. And then negative 2x, positive 2x can do 0. Yabo zo2 lezi hambile, because ukuthi we're still on the right track. So limit as h tends to 0, kusele ini la 6xh, kusele ini lana plus 3h squared, kusele ini lana minus 2h, all divided by h. Into kumele unotice kule step always kumele kusale ini wonke amathemu kumele abe no h phakathi. If amathemu engenawo h phakathi, chaza ukuthi khona into wrong esuke yenzakalile, no? So lana obviously limit as h tends to 0, since wonke amathemu no h, so we can take out the common factor, so that lo h oku denominator uzocancela lo h ophezulu. So we take out the common factor ka h, la phakathi kuzosala u6x plus kuzosala u3h, because h squared la should skip h ngaphandle, lapha skip h, lapha kuzosala bani, minus 2, all divided by h. So h cancel h. Then we have limit as h tends to 0, into esele la kusele u6x lapha phakathi plus 3h minus 2 phela. Then we know la ukuthi sifaka u0 where there is h. So masifaka u0 la, the whole thing will be 0. Shuthi kusala balana u6x no balana no minus 2. So this is our final answer. So this is the gradient of a function. This is the first derivative. So let's go to example number 3. Okay, this example we have 2x cubed. First things first, sizobhala la ngibhala la eceleni f of x plus h equals to 2x cubed. So now we're gonna have 2x plus h cubed. Sizovela simplify lona ngeyo. Sisikuno cubed. Kumele sivule ama brackets awu3. Thi ngibhale sam la. Lo equal sign izolandela la. So kuzoba no x plus h all squared x plus h. Yabo makuno squared. Yabo lo multiply by lo kuphuma x plus h all cubed. So la soqale lo sivula ama brackets awu2, we multiply out. Yabo. So this is a normal part. So x squared plus 2xh plus h squared, one bracket. Then still multiply by x plus h. Okay, and then lana again, we have to multiply le bracket elincane nalelikhulu. Lo x uzo multiply lo, a multiply lo, a multiply lo. Lo h uzo multiply lo, a multiply lo, a multiply lo. Then at the end, lo 2 uzo multiply yonke into ezobe se-bracketing. Right. So last one on 2, x times x, it's x cubed, x times lo. Ngibhale somewhere la ngathi izoba indele. X times x, it's x cubed. Lo x times lo, it's plus 2x squared h. X times lo, it's plus xh squared. Then h times lo, it's plus x squared h. X times lo is plus 2ax squared, 2xh squared, h times h is h cubed. Then lana ke singa simplifier. X cubed akafana nalutho, lo uyafana nalo. Bazosikhipela u3x squared h. Lo uyafana nalo. Bazosikhipela u3x squared 3xh squared. Bese u-h cubed akafani nalutho. Sivale bracket. Then lo 2 kuzomela ngene phakathi. Lo times lo kuzoba u2 into x. No. 2 times x cubed, it's 2x cubed. 2 times lo, it's plus 6x squared h. 2 times lo, it's plus 6xh squared. And then 2 times lo yana, it's plus 2h cubed. So yonke le yanto imelele bani? F(x) plus h. Yo. Right. So ngona uqaphelela because ungenza ama mistakes kalula lapha. Ama mistake. Right. So siyabuya ke la sesophendula umbuzo. F prime of x is equals to limit as h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f at x all divided by h. Then we have limit as h tends to 0. Esikhundleni sa f of x sibhala yonke le yanto le. Yabo? So sisuka la athi ngizoyibhala la khona izoqondana ne limit as h tends to 0. Yeah, ne isuka la le part iza la. So esikhundleni sa f of x nangu f at x nangiyalapha nangiyalapha. Ngizofaka yonke le yanto le. 2x squared or 2x cubed, sorry, plus 6x squared h plus 6x h squared plus 2h cubed all divided by h. Sorry. So f at x plus h nangu minus lo minus lo. Sikhundleni sa f of x ngifaka bani 2x cubed. asikho isidingo se-bracket because it's just a single term. So lana siyaqhubeka, limit as h tends to 0, lo cancela lo. So always f at x kumele abe cancelled lapha, kube khona into ezomenza u0. So manje la sesele nobani no 6x squared h plus 6h squared plus 2h cubed, all divided by h. Wonke amathema no h, so we can take out the common factor ka h. We have limit as h tends to 0. Keep a common factor ka h, phakathi kusala u6x squared, right, plus 6xh or 1 plus 2h squared, or divide by h will cancel h. Then we have limit as h tends to 0. Now we're left with 6x squared plus 6xh plus 2h squared. So lana level we don't have h or denominator, so we can replace ubani h with 0. La kuzosala u6x squared, because must substitute 0 lapha asisamfaka limit as h tends to 0. So masifaka 0 la, the whole thing will be 0. Sifaka 0 la, the whole thing will be 0. So our answer will be 6x squared, right? So let's go to the last example. Right, the last example. Right, so la siqala ngokubhala f of x plus h, which will be 2, over x plus h, because we know we replace x with x plus h. Yeah, so let's get on to it. F of x of prime of x is equals to limit as h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. Then we have limit as h tends to 0, esikhundleni sa f of x plus h nangiya lapha sifaka lo. So we're going to have 2 over x plus h minus esikhundleni sa f of x 2 over x, all divided by h. So always, doesn't matter which topic, once waba nama-fractional 2, hlanganisa, look for LCD and then add or subtract. Yeah? So sinama-fractional 2 la, so we have limit as h tends to 0, hlanganisa lo nalo. So masimhlanganisa, obviously we must look for LCD. So LCD yethu kuzoba ulo times lo. We multiply the denominators. X plus h times x is equal to x plus h times x. Bese into engena la phezulu, lo times lo buya lo, magno minus ufaka minus, magno plus ufaka plus, lo times lo kuzoba 2x minus 2h. Yabo? Lo times lo. Ngithi kuzoba 2 into x plus h, lona lo it's 2x, lona it's 2h. So nakhelana, right? Because kahle kuzoba no minus 2, shuthi la kuzoba minus kanje. So ke la, it's divided by h. Yabo? Sengifaka lo divide onje ngoba ngibalekela ukuthi kube nama division line amaningi. Yabo? So lana we have limit as h tends to 0, lo divider lo phezulu kusela minus 2h, ngaphansi kusela x plus h kuno x lapha. Then we change with divide, simenza multiply. So if we change with divide and simenza multiply, chaza ukuthi kuyaswapha la, yabo? Numerator by denominator, denominator by numerator. So now we have x h over 1. So now we're gonna have 1 over h. So masesi lana ka value h, lo cancel h, phezulu. Okay, we still have limit as h tends to 0. Phezulu kusala banu minus 2, ngaphansi kusala banu x squared plus xh. So we multiply lapha phakathi. So lana ke we substitute u0 esikhundleni sa h, so the whole thing will be 0. Sesosala nobani? No minus 2 over x squared. Right, so zonke lezi zenziwa ngale ndlela le. Into ebalekile la, you substitute like normal, but wabona ama-fractional 2, add them together or subtract them together, right? And then once we have ama division line now 2, Thatha lokunye wenza i-division line yabo, the old fashioned one yabo, yenze eceleni. Once wafaka i-division line eceleni, obvious maybe you should use multiply, then you can swap. Yeah, so that's, yeah.